Hello everybody, this is Joshi. I am back with a new video. Today I'm going to be playing a game called Infinite Skyline. This game came out a month ago on Steam, February 7th of this year, 2019. I got this game a day after it came out. So yeah, I got this game a day after it came out. It was really cool. So I just started playing this game a month ago. So these are the four options right here. This is a dogfight, free fly, time trial, taxi job, and cargo job. So what are the dogfight, the taxi job, and the cargo job? The dogfight is the chase. So you chase a plane and you can shoot it to get more points, and you can also get more experience points, which you have up here in the top right corner of your screen. These experience points can help you to get more planes after you do chases. So I have 53,090 and my level is 11, and you get a nice picture of a bird, whatever bird you get. This is the main menu, and let's explore. So return to game is that I go back inside the whole entire view of it, the whole entire view of the game. If I press the day and night button, I can change the time, so it's now nighttime, so I can change it back to daytime. And the controls, these are the whole entire control diagram for the whole entire game. So while you're flying, you can play this on a keyboard, which I'm doing right now, with a mouse, or you can play with an Xbox One controller, which is compatible. You just have to plug it in your computer and then follow the instructions that Windows tells you to do. Aircraft board. I've unlocked most of these planes. Well, I only unlocked 2, but the only way I can unlock all of these planes as well is I also have to do the chase. And after I do the chase for these, I get the plane that I want. And I want this one because this looks really cool and it looks like it can go really fast. Looks like it can go really fast. The options menu, this is the whole entire options menu. I don't want music on because I just don't want it on right now. The shadow quality is low, but it switches because it's on the pause menu. It's on the main menu, so it switches when I'm doing gameplay, so it would actually be on high. The detail multiplier is I can change the view of the detail of the building, so while I'm flying, the objects change while I get closer. This is a method in 3D computer graphics to increase frame rate or FPS. But this game doesn't look like it can actually use up a lot of my computer's memory, so I put games on the highest setting when it doesn't look like it uses up a lot of my memory in my computer or my computer's processor. So these are all the graphics options. I have VSync on because I want to keep a stable image on my screen without any weird artifacts or any tearing on my computer. Lights flare, which is basically the sun's lighting. Basically, like there's flares coming out of the sun because that's on. Ambient occlusion is basically supposed to reduce ambient lights that are blocked by surfaces, and that's available in my graphics card. My graphics card is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 graphics card, which has 4 GB of graphics data double rate version 5 dedicated graphics memory, or 4 GB GDDR5 dedicated memory. My laptop is a dual GPU, so the monitor is using the Intel UHD graphics, and the NVIDIA GPU is being used for my games and other 3D applications because it works better. It's usually is a method for saving power, so it doesn't use up a lot of your power when you're using 2 graphics cards. When you're using 2 graphics cards, it doesn't use up the Intel UHD is basically used for mainstream applications, so it won't use up a lot of your battery. The NVIDIA is a very high demanding CPU, so GPU. It's a very powerful GPU, so it will use up a lot of your battery in the laptop. It will use up a lot of the battery in the laptop. In your, you know, you get the whole idea. Okay, so we are going to do a free fly. Alright, so this is the whole area. This is video here. So I'm just gonna show you guys around what it looks like, what the whole city looks like, and I'm going to turn on my plane by pressing the R key. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna ascend by pressing the space key, and then I'm gonna start flying by using the WASD keys. I can left click to shoot and right click to go into maneuver mode, which inverts my plane controls. If you see all these H's, these are those mean that I can land. I'm able to land on some of these buildings. If I don't see them, I can't land that easily. But most of these I can land. I just have to be careful I'm landing because I don't want to bump my plane and have damage. So that's the left corner is the GUI of my plane, how its status, how much speed it's flying, what's the sea level, what's the ground meters, how high I am, how fast I'm going, what's my weight on this plane. So basically that's it. This game is utilized with the Unity 3D engine, which is pretty cool, but I can't use it on this computer because it's not very good when I use it on this computer. When I mean I say it's not very good, what I mean is that when I'm doing a task on it, it always does a baking process where it basically tries to put everything, makes everything rendered correctly. So, but that takes a while. It depends on what you do, and it uses I know it uses your CPU because it basically is trying to process everything that it needs. It basically tries to process the objects correctly on the GPU, and I just on the CPU. I just bought my plane, and if I click too much on it, it's gonna use up all my RAM, and it's gonna come slow. It's gonna be slow. So that's why I say I don't like using the engine on this computer. In order for me to use it, I would have to have a very good computer, like I would have to have more RAM on it. And this computer is 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's 8 gigabytes of RAM. What I like about this is that this computer, this whole entire laptop, comes with Intel Optane memory. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up on the Sonic Utopia video that I posted 2 months ago, or I'll tell you. So Intel Optane memory is basically a SSD like card. I wouldn't say yes, it's like an SSD card, but it's not really an SSD card. It's basically a expansion card for your computer. You put it in your SSD slot, and what it does is basically builds a cache bridge between your RAM and your processor. So what I mean, I'll go in depth on what I'm saying. So when it does that, it basically takes every single thing you do on your computer, turns it into a cache in the Optane memory, and then stores it in there forever. So it's basically like RAM and an SSD together with a hard drive, and then it basically accelerates everything on your computer very fast, so you won't have to worry about upgrading your RAM. So that's what I don't have to worry about, and I don't have to worry about any performance issues that much. Now, since I'm playing this game with it, I get fast load times, and that's pretty cool. I get faster load times in applications, and my computer boots in 5 seconds. That's faster than upgrading your RAM, your computer's RAM to 16 gigabytes. So that's what I like. So I'm not upgrading my computer or upgrading to a new computer anymore because this Optane memory is pretty cool. Now, you're probably saying like you're still you're still, I'm sorry if I'm not forming my words right like this. You're probably wondering, but Josh, you are getting performance drops in some of your games. Why? Well, even though this computer is 8 gigabytes of RAM and it may seem enough to play games, it's not very powerful computer. Not a very powerful computer, but it's powerful enough to play games on it. I just have to decrease some graphic settings in most games, but some games like this, where it doesn't look like it will use up a lot of your computer, and it's fine. It doesn't matter as long as I get to play the game how it is. It doesn't matter on the look of the game. It matters is you have fun with it. That's what it matters. Not the look, but the gameplay. That's all it is. What matters is the game has to be stable and the game doesn't so glitchy to be unplayable. That's what matters, not the look of the game. The look doesn't matter. Well, it would, but not 100%. Not 100%. Doesn't matter that much. I just had to be careful how I'm playing and what I'm doing in games. So I have to be very careful of that so I don't get in trouble. This is the dogfight. I'm not gonna do this one. Well, I'm not gonna do a dogfight. Actually gonna go back into the main menu. Alright, cancel the mission. Okay, so as you can see in this dogfight, Alexandre SK 10,008, that's the developer's high score, and that was the highest high score until my username, which is VZE3HW7C, that's mine, and that's 1,176. So I basically beated the developer's high score. I can do the taxi job. I'll show you guys. This is what it is. So I can basically do the plane. I just got a plane, and I have to follow where this arrow is pointing me to. And then I see where my target is with that little box cursor right there. I land on it very perfectly, and I get more experience points. So let's check the aircraft board. So in order for me to unlock these planes, I would have to not only get more experience points, but I also have to do the chase that includes them in there, the plane I'm chasing. And after I chase the plane, after I go into the chase, I either unlock the plane before I complete it, or I have to complete it, or I complete the chase. Did I get any points? Oh, it says on the right corner, bottom right corner, if I want to change my helicopter, I can restart the mission. Where is this plane directed to? It's showing. Oh, I have to go this way. Is it pointing me to this? So I'm not doing it right. Okay, let me try this. Do this. What's the shift key? Oh, here we go. Alright. So I just landed my plane. Now I'm gonna go and find the other target up there. That blue box is a rocket that contains a rocket. When I press the left mouse button, or if I left click, I can boost like this. I don't know why it's not going off, but it's supposed to. I mean, it's supposed to go off, and I'm flying, and it's not. For some weird reason. I don't know why, but it's supposed to go off. Yeah, so if you guys want to play this game yourselves, you can get this on Steam. This game was on sale for $5.94 because there was a 15% off sale. But the sale's over, so it's $7 on Steam if you want it. $7 on Steam. So let's do this one more target, and then I will stop this video for now because I'm gonna go do some homework. I'm on my spring break until March 18th because my teacher for school is going to Israel. She is going there for Israel next week, or I think she's already gone. But she said Tuesday. I think she's already there. Yeah, she must be there already. Okay, so I will be doing this last target because this is taking a while and my rocket isn't going off. It won't go off. Weird. That's really weird. Not going off. I can press the Alt key to waste it. I wonder where it goes. Yeah, this Tuesday my teacher's going to Israel, which she's already there. So she'll be back next week on Monday. No, she'll be back the following Monday. She'll be back the following Monday. So I have a 2-week spring break. So I get a long time to record videos whenever and do some more work. See, the fuel is not working. It's not working. I don't think this plane supports it. Okay, so that's my target over there. That's the landing plane. Yep. All I have to do is just land the plane, and we're good to go. Or no, that's not my landing area. That's very far. So, if you guys have any comments or questions about this game, leave a put it in the comment section below. You can also leave a like if you like this game. Okay, so we are about to go into this target. This plane is taking forever. Oh, it just disappears. I thought it would explode or something, but no, I guess not. Oh, so when the number of meters that or how far I am from the plane shows up, that means we're right near the target. So it's right there. It's right there. I can just get closer to it. And then I'm right at the landing spot. Alright, so I hope I get to do more videos while I'm off for 2 weeks. And alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like, or subscribe, and I will see you next time. Later, guys. Have a blessed day.